Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video. Today folks, I am going to be doing the artifact of the growth. So if you folks enjoy this episode, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new and haven't already for more similar content. And if you have just subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos. Also, why not check out some of my other videos here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And for those interested, of course, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this you can find down below in the video description as well as in a pinned comment. So, this is a bit of a combination of an episode for my Ark Extinction playthrough as well as a bit of a guide. For this, of course, I will be using the Giga that you see me mounted on. And for those that are just watching this video and have not watched my playthrough, this is a Giga that has been mutated. It is mutated in health and in damage. It has one mutation in health and one mutation in damage. It has a normal saddle. With each mutation, the Giga tends to get around 80 points per health mutation and around 10 points per damage mutation, so not that big of a difference. However, very important if you're going to attempt to do caves like this with Gigas is that you breed your Gigas. Make sure that it is a Giga that has been bred, and it is very important to imprint on them as often as possible, as the bonuses, particularly in damage, are very, very significant. The other stats do not get that much of a bonus, but the damage does scale up nicely, and as you've just seen there is a lot of damage. Now, for some odd reason, and I cannot pinpoint why, I am going to forewarn everyone that there seems to be a bit of lag on the server. This is my own private server, so I guess we could look at this as the equivalent of an official server on a bad day, which can be annoyingly laggy. As you'll see, there won't be many problems. However, at this point in time, I do not know why there are no creatures in this cave. I have not done it before the making of this video. I have done it a while back, and so everything should have respawned. However, I am guessing that this is something to do with the lag. In this cave, you can find creatures such as the Uteranus, Carnotaurus. There are Perlovias as well, so do bear that in mind. There are also Therizinosaurus and similar creatures. So the more dangerous creature in this cave would probably be the Perlovia, for the simple fact that it can dismount you. So I do recommend the use of a Giganotosaurus or some really good and maybe even bred Rexes. If you do want to level up a creature before coming into this cave, I suggest doing the desert cave, as the creatures in that cave are plentiful and of a low level, whereas the creatures in this cave, as you will see, tend to be of a medium level. Okay, so this is the part that I always get confused with. I think it's down there right in front of me, but I'm just gonna quickly check around here. I have a feeling it's to my right. This is a portion of the cave that always has me mixed up, and I don't know why. As you can see, there isn't a lot of stuff here at this moment. I'm guessing there will be a lot more on the way out. Either that or it's some sort of a bug due to the recent updates on the game. That could also be a thing. If that is the case, then I guess people should take advantage of it, because at the moment it's a walk in the park. I mean, it would have been a walk in the park regardless. Another thing to bear in mind is, as you just saw there, my Giga did snag on to that rock. So if you find yourself in that position, just back out. So again, I'm stuck. So I can't move anywhere, as you can see, but I do have the ability to back out and then correct course. With a creature such as a Giganotosaurus or a good and well leveled up Rex, maybe even a decent saddle on the Rex, or a Uteranus, this cave is not that difficult. And there is a loot crate right there, so I'll go and pick that up. Also very important to mention for people that are watching this video that have not watched the playthrough that I have on the channel, the parents of this giga were of course level 140, so they were not 150. They were perfect tames, but level 140. So that's just to show you that if you do breed an imprint on a baby giga, you don't even have to get mutations in stats. They can be very powerful. All of the points from leveling up this giga have only gone into damage. It does not get a significant boost in the other stats, and so I would say and recommend that when you level up your giga, that you spend the points in damage. Obviously you can mix them up, but the amount of points, or yeah, points per point, if that makes sense, that you put into, say, HP, it's not a good and significant boost. To me, it's kind of pointless. The gigas do come with a decent amount of HP. Obviously, I'm used to having mutated creatures as a result of breeding. To me, the 30,000 it has is a bit on the low end, just because I have my Rexes, which are fully mutated. And as you can see here fully, the lag is real. But even so, it is not a big problem for the giga. It does have a ridiculous range on its bite, to the point where if there is a creature that is nipping at your ankles whilst mounted on the giga, if you bite down below, the range of the bite will actually reach the creature at the ankles. So that's how big the range is on this creature. So over here we have, obviously this room tends to be quite filled up with creatures. This is the panel where you can summon in the Ice Titan, the Desert, oh Jesus Christ, the Forest Titan. For that you will of course need the artifact and several trophies to place in. It will then teleport you inside the main cave, where you will fight the Forest Titan. The Forest Titan is not that difficult to defeat. It is actually quite easy to tame as well. As you can see, there are also terror birds, which I forgot to mention, so might as well mention that now. So when you saw me stop there, that was me attempting to bite that creature. Of course, that is all down to lag, which will probably make this video slightly longer. But as I said, look at it as if doing it on an official server, simply because sometimes it can be quite bad, particularly after big updates such as the one that recently happened. They always tend to cause a few issues on official servers. I'm guessing it's caused issues on my server as well, which does not normally have this sort of lag. So yeah, it's not normal for the server to have rubber banding and such a massive lag. So this is the artifact of growth, or of the growth. Very easy to get to, very easy to locate. This is the artifact that you will need to place into the terminal to summon the Forest Titan. Getting out is quite simple, and as you saw, a giga fits in through these small corridors quite easily. To access the artifact, just open up the container in front of me, or that you see in front of me. Inside you will find the artifact. Take it and put it in your inventory, and there you have it. So just like that. Once you're done, you can do whatever you want with it. Place it in your base, use it to summon the ice, I keep calling it an ice, the Forest Titan. I'm going to go back via this route, which I could have taken in the first place to get to the artifact, but I do normally like to clear out the chamber below just in case. I do not want to be caught off guard in this cave with such dangerous creatures. So I'm going to try and make my way out as quickly as possible. The route is the exact same thing that we used to come in here. Okay, so it can be a bit fiddly at points, as you can see there, or as you saw there actually. It can get a bit narrow, but not that difficult. The Giga easily fits through pretty much all the gaps in this cave. So as you can see now, for some odd reason, the creatures that inhabit this cave seem to have spawned in. With this occasion, you get to see what you will have to be facing up against if you don't know. And there's a lot of rubber banding going on, and a lot of lag as well. There's about a 5-second delay at the moment. At least that's what I estimate it at, which is obviously quite important when you're doing something important as this. Okay, so I have to wait for things to happen. Oh, there we go. Now, I could have waited for a day where this wasn't a thing, but do you know what? I have started the recording with regards to this. And from the past, when I used to play on official servers, this did happen quite a lot. I would imagine that it has not changed, and this sort of deal sort of tempted to happen most often after a big update, or sometimes even small updates do the trick. But there we go, bit of rubber banding right there, because hey, why not? Just to keep things a bit more interesting and mixed up. So we should be coming up on the exit at this point. We are not far from it. Obviously, I'm going to have to sort the creatures out and deal with the sudden freezes due to lag and maybe an occasional rubber banding here and there. As you can see by the levels of the creatures, they're not that dangerous, but you still need a powerful creature to be able to do this. So there was quite a few creatures right there. Now that freeze indicates that we are close to the exit. I am trying to get past the carcass, but it's not really letting me. So that means we have pretty much got close to the exit. That's what that sudden freeze means. So we should be quite close. Oh, no, well, so as you just saw there, I managed to kill off the ankle biters despite them being behind the Giga. I'm going to try and ignore these guys because it is getting a bit frustrating. Right, he's coming towards me. We can already see the exit. There it is. And that is it. This is not a very difficult cave. You don't necessarily need a giga. You can do it with other creatures, and I mentioned a few in this video. Also, just before the ending, I did want to show you folks a little something. If you've not been down this way, there is an explorer note right there. You can see it. I will get out my super spyglass. So I do suggest you pick it up for the added XP boost. And that's it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have found it informative or at least entertaining. If you have, please do not forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos. And why not, check out some of my other videos here on this channel. Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.